Wow, I've never seen one of them.
It's a huge tree. Wowee. Up you go, mate. I'll wait here. I want to see you fall over. No, I don't. Hey punters, we've come off the coast. We've just been to Mount Barker on our way to Mount Trio Bush Camp. We're not quite there yet. Mount Trio Vineyard over there. Just asked the boss if we're staying there. Just be nice and handy, but apparently we're nowhere near that. Well, nowhere near the bush camp. So it's just a namesake vineyard. So we've come to a place called Granite Walk, and there's a granite skywalk at Castle Rock. It's about 28 k's. I think it's sort of east of Mount Barker. That's maybe what we're heading to. I reckon about now you're probably asking yourself, or maybe you thought about it. It looks a bit chilly. It is a bit chilly. It's about 16 or 17 degrees. Shoes on. Walk's a little bit longer than I anticipated. 2 hours of return apparently. Yeah, puffing a bit. We've come about a bit over a kilometre. It's been all uphill. Hope you'll level out sometime. Bit under 1.2 to go. I might have noticed every now and again the signs about track maintenance. Check out this track maintenance. Bit of firewood here. Bit of perspective. Show you how big it is. Here's the base of it. It's probably even wider. It's a huge tree. You can see it cleared up. Right up there a fair bit. It's one of those trees that's still standing. Less than 200 to go. I'm hoping to see some spectacular scenery. Balancing rock. How did they go, Prue?
I got here.
Still got to go up there yet.
Oh, good. Yeah, this might take a bit more than 1 hand and 2 feet, so GoPro's going to get. This is a pretty good view too. Yeah, probably worth the climb up. Sorry about the puffing. Just one rung at a time. This is much easier than the Pemberton tree proof. Almost there. Good views with some hand. Holds just up this part. Right, make sure the boss gets up. Just taking deep breaths. Little sigh of relief. Yeah. That might have been more your size. Where are we? Look at that vista. That's deep bursts of semi-panic from the boss. Come to the end. Who thinks of these things, really? Through my feet, eh? All the way down there. The flies even up here. Those of you who don't want to do the big one, this is the small one we saw from up the top, up there. I'll sit here, have a drink of water, relax. Up you go, mate. I'll wait here. I want to see you fall over. No, I don't.
I just push it up this section.
See ya? Okay, cool. That's a bunch easier than throwing it over the shoulders, isn't it? Need a fatter wheel on the back. Need a fatter wheel on the back.
You reckon?
Yeah, absolutely. More traction.
Yeah.
Big knobbies. Mud trains. Cheers, eh? Oh, it's a wheelbarrow, I think. I thought it was a drone. But it must be like an electric wheelbarrow. Cool, eh? The things people mod.
Wow, I've never seen one of them.
That's not going to be as...
Person pushing a wheelbarrow away.
No, I've done that a lot myself.
Well, you never do something, do you?
That's not going to be as much fun as the bike, though.
Well, I did the bike once, mate. I'll never do it again.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Nothing like my Harley.
Fair
That's
enough.
uncomfortable. That thing, I had bruises for a week.
Oh, chain driven.
This one's chain driven. We've got a couple with bicycle wheels in them as well.
Oh. I think the sign at the beginning said to allow 2 hours return. I think that's pretty well on the mark. Maybe a little bit longer, depending how fit you're feeling, how good your knees are.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast.
So I've been pretty keen to see pink paper daisies ever since we've come south, and I was thinking that it's too late in the season, but we've rocked up here to Mount Trio and there are still some around. There's a few that have gone to seed, but there's still some with colour. So I'm pretty happy about that. So they are starting to obviously lose their colour, but they still look pretty spectacular. Just imagine what it was like when they were all hot pink. There's a lot of these interspersed with the paper daisies. Quite a few little birds flying around. They do offer wildflower walks here, but unfortunately we're too late in the season. The last one was the 21st of October and it's the 12th of November now. Apparently they saw 56 different orchid species in the area on Mount Trio, so that's pretty incredible.
Mount Trio Walk. It's not too far from the campsite. You won't see the gate road, but I'll zoom in on editing. There's a track up the side of the hill. The first third of it apparently is pretty steep. If that's the first third, well, you can take my guess. I'm not going to walk that, but the boss reckons she's going to go up there and have a look around. So you'll get some video from her.
With me says that it's 1.75 to the summit and allow 3 hours return.
How long does it take?
It says 3 hours return. He wanted me to bring a walkie-talkie. I've got mobile reception and there's quite a few cars here, so I said no, and I think he's a bit annoyed with me. But anyway, here goes. Okay, take 2 with a new battery. It's 10:17. We'll see how we go. I've had a couple of stops. Here's another one. I took my jumper off. Lots of grass trees over there. So I've had lots of stops to catch my breath. This is another one. Got no idea how much further up it is before it levels out. Just sent Ken a text because obviously he's a little bit worried about me. But yeah, apart from realising how unfit I am with the brakes, my heart rate comes down and I look for a next point to walk to, and I walk there and I sit down and have another break. So I can now just see over the other side. Still don't know where the top is. Kind of hoping it's not too far away. I'm still not at the top, but this looks like a pretty nice spot for a bit of a rest. Okay, so it's actually 1 hour and 3 minutes since I left down the bottom the second time, and yeah, lots and lots and lots of stops on the way up, but I'm here. And I have a 360-degree view. And lots of flies and a few bees. The car park's down there somewhere down there. Looks like there's another track over to that other peak, but I certainly won't be doing that. Enough uphill. I'm not really looking forward to downhill, but so I just did some video calls while I was up here because it's really good mobile reception, and it's 11:36 and I'm gonna make my way down, so we'll see how long it takes to get down.
Hey punters, this is the back end of the boss going up to Mount Trio. She's just coming down the hill. Try and zoom in as best I can. There she is. Still got a way to come down, but it's probably the back end. So it comes down to here. Gonna tell you some fun facts about the Stirling Ranges, but first of all, let you know that we're doing the Stirling Range Scenic Drive, 42 kilometres unsealed road right through the centre. Doesn't cover off Bluff Knoll, which is towards the south. We're going to probably go back and have a look at that this afternoon. So this is more just scenery sort of stuff, a couple of lookouts and some fun facts for people who do trivia stuff. So quite an amazing amount of biodiversity here for the flora. The park is particularly rich in banksias, eucalypts, peas, darwinias, which are mountain bells, feather flowers and orchids. Looks like a baby goanna just out down the road there. Let's see if he runs off when I get out and have a look. He's looking at us. There he goes. Yeah, I'm not going to chase him. Stirling Range National Park is renowned for its striking peaks and is one of the top ranking places across Australia for plant biodiversity. It is one of the top 34 internationally significant hotspots for biodiversity. Just pulled into a place called Central Lookout. Go for a walk up the hill here. Have a look around, see a bit more of the Stirling Ranges. If you're into bushwalking and flora, come here, eh? Stirling Range National Park covers an area of over 115,000 hectares. This is more akin to one of my walks, 200 metres return. Plenty to see. No, I'm not going all the way up there either. That's the road we've just driven down, come through. That's the way we're heading. Oh, the boss has had me sucking these flowers for nectar. She said there's lots of honey on them. Nectar, I don't know if I can see one. Just here, right on the ends, they're really shiny and they're actually quite sticky. And I can tell you, if they're a nectar, they're very, well, they're not sweet. I tried one of these ones too, which are the newer ones, but yeah, not very sweet at all. So a bit disappointing. Oh, and I didn't pick any flowers. Can't pick flowers or native flowers in Western Australia, and more so because we're in a national park. So it was safe licking on the tree. Still on the Stirling Ranges, at Western Lookout now. Bluff Knoll, probably the tallest peak here in the Stirling Ranges. Not looking at it at the moment. Also Eastern Lookout. The mountain to the right over there is Mount Trio. That's the one that was walked up the other day. I'll have a look at Bluff Knoll, eh? People walk up there. There's a track around there somewhere. Another fun fact for you. Australia is only one of 12 countries in the world that are described as mega diverse. Australia supports about 1 million known species of plants and animals, more than twice the number in Europe and North America combined. Close to half of Australia's biodiversity is found in Western Australia, with the state's southwest identified as one of 25 biodiversity hotspots in the world. With views, well, I don't know about the views because there'll probably be any windows in there, but over 1,500 plant species are packed within the boundaries of the Stirling Range National Park. 80 of these plant species are found nowhere else. That's more than the United Kingdom. Wellington Dam, it's about 24 kilometres outside a town called Collie, coal area, south of Western Australia. Well, as you can see, we're here for the mural. And there is a mural trail around here.
This is the most popular one, the most well-known one. And there's a whole bunch in town as well.